Hey, for my 8 subscriber special, I will be doing a Q&A, so if you have any questions for me, just ask me questions under my comment in the comment section. I'll answer a maximum of 3 questions per person. So yeah. On February 17, 2023, what seems like a harmless video on the surface emerges on the TikTok platform. Cooking with Simple Boy. This video came on my For You page, and at first I was confused by this bizarre occurrence. However, I realized that there was more than meets the eye. There were 4 videos in total, all made by Cooking with Simple Boy. I decided to look closer into these videos, and I was disturbed. It was clear something was going on. Something very, very wrong. Without wasting any time, let us jump into this. In our first video, we can see a Simple Boy dancing, and the cameraman switches to a cup with some sort of liquid inside. Even more confusing, there is a sticky note on it, which I made out to say rat poison. The camera backs up to show a pizza on the stove. Bare. This was the first part that told me something was up. While a pizza on the stove is harmless, what was the rat poison doing on the table? Especially being so close to food where it can easily contaminate it. He then brings the stove to 4 and starts cooking, or well, burning the pizza. However, that's when I saw it, the part that made me investigate this whole rabbit hole that is Cooking with Simple Boy. A sticky note that says, "Help me." It appears that Simple Boy can only communicate through sticky notes, as we haven't heard him speak yet. The camera just gives the audience a thumbs up as if he knows what he's doing. A truly sickening act. Simple Boy places yet another sticky note that reads, "He has me hostage." He later turns off the stove and rushes to the sink and drenches the pizza in water. The cameraman stabs the pizza with a knife while Simple Boy lights the matches, which act like candles, on the pizza and blows them out. My little theory is perhaps it was Simple Boy's birthday. Simple Boy takes a bite of the pizza while the camera holds the knife up to him. The first video has some hidden message, which I will talk about after I review the rest of the other videos and I say some of my theories. In the second video, we can see Simple Boy appearing to cook and melt what looks like a jawbreaker or some type of ball candy. He puts in a pickle and takes it out, leaving only the pickle juice in the pan. He grabs 2 vials and pours them into the pan. What was inside, I still can't say for sure. We see Simple Boy pouring soy sauce into the pan as well. In the background, he can be seen pouring a powder of sorts into a bowl. He then grabs 2 long toothpicks and attempts to grab the jawbreaker like candy and seemingly burns himself from the liquid in the pan. In the second part of the second video, Simple Boy shows us the powder he poured into the bowl from the last video and a small piece of paper that reads, "I know what turns women on." A comedic moment for sure. A not so comedic moment is when Simple Boy opens the freezer, and that's when we see a hand. It is hard to tell if it's real or not, and even if it's fake, it is still unsettling, which I will explain later on in the video. He swats the cameraman away in an attempt to make the cameraman not see the hand, most likely. The rest of that video goes with Simple Boy putting ice into the pan and finally putting it into the bowl with the powder. He pours a clear liquid in it and afterwards stands there with a soulless look in his eyes. Even if it was for a moment, this slip-up in his act would soon be a gateway to me finding more about him. In the final video of Cooking with Simple Boy on TikTok, Simple Boy exits a closet or pantry. Just how long has he been inside of there for? Just how long? Simple Boy then grabs a glass and hastily gets what looks like a plum or of sorts and puts it in the glass. He starts making coffee, and the video cuts to when the coffee is finished. Simple Boy frantically grabs the plum and puts it in a bag and smashes it violently. He then pours the coffee into the cup and even puts the smashed fruit into it as well. He pours some white powder and then what looks like olive oil into the glass. So, what did all these videos really mean? Going back to the first video, I came up with a little theory. My main theory is that Simple Boy is being held hostage and this cameraman is his captor. we see Simple Boy place ominous sticky notes which support this theory. While it may not make sense as to why the cameraman would be fine with this if he was hypothetically his captor. On another note, the rat poison could also mean that wherever Simple Boy is, it isn't safe with poison being so close to food. And going back to the birthday theory I had mentioned a while back, maybe even Simple Boy on his birthday wished his captor to do TikToks, and that's why he could be seen treating pizza as a birthday cake. At the end of the video, we can see the cameraman even holding a knife up to Simple Boy as if forcing him to eat his own food. Not much happens in the second video. It is just Simple Boy doing his unorthodox cooking. It is the second part that made me change my theory on the cameraman being the captor. When Simple Boy opens the freezers, we see Simple Boy swat away the cameraman almost as if he was the one in charge. Could it be that it is Simple Boy who's the kidnapper and kidnapped the cameraman? Time will tell. In the same video, we see Simple Boy simply stare at the camera almost soullessly, eyes without a purpose. He wasn't acting on how he lets on. His act was gone, even if it was for a split second. In the final video, we see, again, nothing much happens besides the usual we associate with Simple Boy. He does show some violent tendencies as he smashes the plum, but also acts hastily and frantic around it, almost as if plums are dangerous to him. He wears a glove when interacting with it and even acts scared as if to touch it with his bare hands. Plum allergy is a real thing and can cause allergic reactions. Perhaps he's allergic, but why would he drink his own concoction with the plums in them? Maybe the plums mean something greater to him. Maybe there is a more sinister reason about plums to Simple Boy. Plums could be used as a metaphor for abundance, fertility, or transformation even, according to some research I did. Maybe plums hold a deeper meaning for Simple Boy. Is it hard to believe? Yes, but with the way Simple Boy has acted in all of these four unusual, unorthodox way of cooking, I don't think it is that far-fetched. So, what does this all really mean, and why did I even make this video in the first place? I made this video with the intention to document and decipher Simple Boy's reasoning for these videos to find his motive. I wanted answers. There's something more to Simple Boy, and I'll keep you updated. Until next time.